Greeting our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Your watchman, Israel.
And my name is V.C.E. Smith, and I am the rib of the watchman.
Sons and daughters of Zion, it is our Sabbath. Grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Happy Sabbath, Israel. Now, that being said, we're going to move right into our teaching tonight. We have a wonderful teaching as always. And as we always say, we want you guys to think about the word and think about the reading, listen to yourself, and we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Most High will give you a clear understanding.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
Sure will. Yes, He
will. All right, now.
Tonight you're going to get a clear understanding.
Okay, now
for sure.
We're going to be coming from the book of Genesis 39, and then we're going to be going to 2 Samuel. Let's go to Genesis 39 real quick.
All right. Well,
my brothers and sisters.
Genesis 39. And while the watchman is getting that, I want y'all to get your Bibles ready. To go to 2 Samuel chapter 22.
Now we're going to show you guys something here about God's mercy. And we know that the word says that God can be merciful to whoever he wants to. But only to Israel. He does not go outside and be merciful to anyone besides his people. Now let us go here, and we're going to show you in the teaching tonight. We're going to give you several examples. And we're going to show you when God puts you into captivity, because that's part of his plan. It's a blessing. But now when you do something and cause yourself to go into captivity, then that's a different story.
That's right.
Okay? Now we know that we're over here because of who? Our ancestors.
Our ancestors.
All right?
Their sins against the Most High.
Now we're going to show you here Joseph down in Egypt, not by choice, but by divine intervention by the Most High, because this is the Most High's plan. Now we're going to begin with verses 9. Let's begin with verses 19. Okay, all right. 19. You guys have some time. You can start up a little further. But he says, and it came to pass when his master heard the words of his wife, talking about Potiphar's wife now. Y'all know she lied on him. In which she spake unto him, saying, after this manner did thy servant to me, that his wife was, his wrath was kindled. Alright? And Joseph master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound. And he was there in the prison. But the Lord was with Joseph.
That's right.
And did what? And showed him mercy. All right, because why? Joseph didn't do anything, but this is the Most High's plan. Now let's keep on going here. He says, and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison, and the keeper of the prison committed to Joseph hand all the prisoners that were in the prison.
In the prison, y'all.
And whatsoever they did, there he was the doer of it. Now my question to any of you over here now that so-called Hebrews, what in the hell you in charge of? That's my question. See, because you have been placed and me and myself, myself in the real, we have been placed over here because of our ancestors. Not because of this is a divine plan that the Most High is punishing us. No. This is for our ancestors. Now let's keep on going and say, the keeper of the prison looked not to anything that was under his hand, because what? The Lord was with him, and that which he did, the Lord made it to prosper. Now y'all see here, we trying to I'm laying a foundation for you guys, and then we're gonna build off of that as we go. We're gonna show you guys that there is a difference between when God put you in captivity and when you do it. Okay? Now let's keep on going. We're gonna go to 2 Samuel, right?
2 Samuel chapter 22.
2 Samuel chapter 22. Let's get there.
And what we're going to do in this chapter class tonight, you're going to find out Because see, what we have been doing, and we've been taught this through Christianity, is to take the scriptures and apply them to ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, the Old Testament doesn't work that way.
It doesn't
I don't know what they do
at
in
all.
the New Testament. But in the Old Testament, it only applies to that person
That individual.
that it is speaking to or of.
Speaking about.
So
that's right.
when you read certain things and you try to take them and apply them to yourself,
It ain't gonna work.
You're almost blaspheming. You're
ain't
on
gonna
the
work.
borderline of blaspheming
It
the
ain't
Most
gonna
High
work.
God, and you are lying.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to look at these scriptures and give you an overview of how God's mercy works and who it works with.
Exactly.
All right, verse 1.
Okay.
And David spake unto the Lord the words of this song
All right.
in the day that the Lord delivered us,
Him.
you,
Him.
him, out of the hand of our,
His enemy.
us,
His enemy.
his enemies.
It's right in the pages.
These are very, very, very,
Right there in the
very
pages.
key words.
Right there in the pages.
Out and out of the hand of Saul.
Mm-hmm.
You are not in the hand of Saul.
That's right.
You're not running from Saul.
That's right.
You're not getting ready to be crowned king to take somebody
At
else's
all.
place. You cannot take David's story, song, vision,
Or anything.
situations, and apply them to yourself.
It ain't gonna work for you.
It's only David and God.
That's right.
All right, let's keep on going. Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he said,
David.
now listen closely. Listen very, 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 very close. The Lord is our rock.
No, that ain't what he said.
Your rock.
That's not what he said.
Weeze's rock.
That ain't what he said.
He said the Lord is
My rock.
my rock.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah, personal.
And my fortress.
Mm-hmm.
And my deliverer.
See that?
Okay?
All right.
All right. Verse 3. The God of my rock.
Mm-hmm.
In him will we trust. Huh? Now David is the king. Let's get this picture set up a little bit for you so that you get this clear. This thing got to resonate in you.
They got rapport going on here.
This is a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Now David is king over who?
Mm-hmm. Israel.
All Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So when David says something and something happens to David, it affects who?
It rolls on down.
All of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So David don't have to go in and say, for our enemies and for us and for we. And David knows between him
And his God. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep on going. He says, he is my shield and the horn of my salvation. My high tower, not yours, and my refuge, my Savior. Thou savest me from violence.
From violence. That's right.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
we're gonna show you a little bit on down in here as we go down into these scriptures how you ain't saved from violence
Sure ain't.
because you've been put into captivity.
That's right. You've been put in it.
You've been put in it by your ancestors' wrongdoing. So it's a big difference in how our King is talking to the Father than when you are saying you talk to the Father, because you ain't talking to him anyway.
If you are, he's not
He
listening.
ain't hearing you. But
He's not listening.
we're gonna do verse 4. He says, I will call on the Lord. He didn't get no I and my prayer warriors.
Or the deacons.
We're gonna get the mothers of the church. He said, I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised.
See that? See that? I mean, one cannot be mistaken by. I mean, you can make no mistake with this right here.
Very clear.
I mean, this is a conversation between David and his his God.
That's right.
This is not a conversation between David and everybody else. No. And see, that's where people get all off track because they want to take somebody else's story who was in power, who was ruling over the whole nation of Israel, and you want to take his story and his plight and then apply it to yourself. It won't fit.
You can't do it. He says, so shall I be saved from mine enemies.
Isn't that something?
Now, I'm going to give you a scenario. David is king over all of Israel. As long as the king sits on the throne, the people are protected.
Yep.
But if the king is overthrown, does it affect the people? Or if the people pray, well, I prayed. I mean, they can get the king, but they can't get me. I prayed.
No.
Whatever happens to your king.
That's right. It happens to you.
Happens to you.
That's right.
Here's another scenario. It's just like if I in my household, there's the three of us that live in this household.
Yep.
And this is the head of this household. So when this head is in commune with the father, everything that happens to him happens to me.
Exactly.
Trickles on down to our daughter.
That's right.
So if God chooses to put him out, we got to go out too.
Got to go out too.
Huh? If the father allows him to stay in, we get to stay in too.
That's right.
This is how it works. And you can't be stepping into shoes you ain't supposed to. See, David wouldn't even put on Saul's armor.
Sure wouldn't.
Huh? So you ain't gonna put on nothing of David's.
Nope.
Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna get where we're going, and y'all gonna see. Okay.
Let's keep on.
All right. Verse 5. When the waves of death come past me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. Now check this out.
See that?
David said it made him afraid. But do you know David had soldiers and army men and all, you know, I'll fight for you, king. I ain't afraid. I'll stand up, king.
I'll die for you.
I'm in here talking to my God. And I'm afraid.
And I'm afraid. See, so here we see
no matter how mighty them men were.
Even though one could be in commune with God, you still got your emotions. They don't leave you.
That's right.
They don't leave you. That's why the Most High protect us.
That's right.
I mean, many people they're angry about.
You should see they threaten and say all the foolish stuff they say. You think we give a damn? But in the beginning, we were scared.
I keep on saying, I ain't changing shit. I ain't changing nothing. I don't give a damn.
Hell.
See, because
you and your mama.
I know that the Most High has to protect us. Just like I said over and over, this is not my game. We didn't get together and dream of something and say, well, let's start doing this. No. I told y'all.
Let's make up a Bible.
He ran me up out of my basement. 37 years old. I'm running from a Bible. In my own house. He almost ran me out of my own house. I stopped at the door and looked back and, my God, what is this? And I know I told you guys, one day I was at work and I was just meditating, talking to the Most High. And I laughed at Moses. When Moses ran from the serpent, I was thinking about that in my mind, and I started laughing. And Moses spoke to me. He said, "What are you laughing about?" He had a serpent. I only gave you some words, and my whole expression on my face changed.
Right.
See, because I know he's no one to be played with.
You don't play with him.
I mean,
y'all been doing a lot of playing with God.
But I tell you, I'm very much afraid of him. I know what he'll do. I know what he done to me.
Fear and reverence him.
In the past, I mean, for over 30-some years, he did some horrible things to me. He did. I mean, some horrible things. 40 years, about 50 years ago, he did some horrible things to me. Up to my age now. But he did those things in order to get me to where I am now, in front of you guys.
That's right.
Just like Joseph. Joseph didn't do anything to be treated the way he was treated. But wherever he was, the Most High was what? He was there with him. He was there with him. Now let's keep on going.
Let's go verse 6. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me.
See that?
7 says, in my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried to my God. And he did hear our voices.
My voice.
Us voices.
My voice.
He heard my voice out of his temple.
That's right.
Come on now. Y'all in your bedrooms, your bathrooms, your cars, everywhere. God ain't hearing that.
He sure ain't. He ain't hearing that.
God heard David out the temple. And my cry did enter into his ears.
See that?
Huh? Not the cry of all the soldiers and all the women
all
and
the
children. My cries. Okay.
Now let's keep on going. We're going to bypass some scriptures here, and we're going to get on down.
Y'all read in the middle section. We only give you what the Father lays out for us to give you.
You guys can
y'all
read it
the
all.
rest of it you want to. But we're going to 17 as we were instructed. Verse 17. And he sent from above. He took me.
How about that?
He drew me out of many waters.
All right. See that?
He delivered me from my strong enemy. And from them that hated me.
That's right.
For they were too strong for me. Huh? All right now.
All right.
Y'all getting it already. They prevented me in the day of my calamity. But the Lord was my stay.
All right.
He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me.
How about that?
Because he delighted in me.
How about that?
Come on, y'all. Who's the apple
of his eye? Right in the pages. Right in the pages.
And they stand up and I got a testimony. God delivered me.
No.
Delivered you from where, motherfucker? You sitting right in the damn same church with all the other fools sitting around the same calamity shit they in and been in.
And master still over you.
Please. All right.
Let's keep on going.
He brought me forth also into a large place. I just read that one. 21. Right? 21. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness.
How about that?
We're going to explain that too. David was rewarded because of his righteousness, and y'all know it wasn't for doing good, don't you?
That's right.
Because David wasn't about all that do good and stuff. David had other plans.
That's right.
His righteousness was his position in life through his lineage of pure blood Hebrew Israelite, because he was named king.
That's right.
According to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me.
See that?
His hands were clean, y'all. Hebrew Israelite through and through, pure blood of the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Okay, 22. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from their God.
My God.
My God.
My God. Now see, when David did wrong, David had rapport with God.
Yep.
David knew that when he was out of place, he had to go before the Most High.
God.
But everybody who hollering about I'm Hebrew this and like you think you did something wrong, then I can go and tell God about it. No. No, you
Catholic
can't.
Now.
No, you can't.
I'll rub my beard.
That's why we are. Why do we have a priest? What was the priest doing in the temple when he made the Day of Atonement? Who's he making atonement for? if you can go on your own. He was making an atonement for Israel and himself.
And see, another thing y'all got to understand is there has to be another atonement. Do y'all know what Malachi says? If without a sacrifice, you got to bring a sacrifice before the Most High God.
You got to.
So these very beasts that he called, y'all gonna find out about that too. They're gonna be sacrificed.
They sure will.
For your sins, Israel. We'll get there.
Let me look at something here real quick. Let me look at Psalms 51 here real quick. Let me look at Psalm 51, and we'll see what that says there. Let's look at Psalm 51. This is David here in Psalm 51. I'm going to read 1 through 4. It says, have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgression. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and clean me from any sin.
All right.
See that? For I acknowledge my transgression. See, that is where a lot of people is not, that is where Israel had a problem with. I'm talking about Levi.
That's right.
They would not acknowledge their wrongdoing.
They would never bring it before the priest. And God told them in Ezra, you priest are the cause of a lot of this mingling up shit going on here. He was pulling their hair out and pulling the hair off their beard and stuff because he was pissed at them. Y'all sitting up here causing Israel to go into this situation that they're in with God now because of what you do.
Now, let's look at 3 again. It says, for I acknowledge my transgressions and my sins is even before me. He said, against thee. See that? Thee only have I sinned. See, not against Jesus.
Thank you. And he wasn't talking about the people. He said me alone.
See that? David knows nothing about Jesus.
Not a word.
I'm talking to the Christian. Nothing. Now, let's keep on going here. He said, and done this evil in thy sight. That thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clean when thou judgest. Now, let's jump on over a little further here. I'm going to read 15. Let's read 17. All right, I'm just gonna read 17 for you. Well, you think I'm gonna read 15 down to 17. Oh Lord, open thou my lips; my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifices, else would I give it. See that? God, David say, I know that if a sacrifice would do it,
that's what I do.
That's what I would do, but that won't
cut it for me.
That is not going to cut the mustard. Look what he says here. He said, thou delightest not in burnt offerings. But look what he said. He said, the sacrifice of God are a broken spirit. A broken and contrite heart. Oh God, thou will not despise. See that? When he's broken in spirit, when you see that you have stepped out of bound, to talking about the ones that are in leadership. Ain't worried about the people. See, because the people, when they mess up, they got to come to the one that's in charge. And then he goes to the Most High. But anyway, y'all see here, David saying that you got to be broken up.
Yes, indeed.
You got to be sorrowful. Okay.
That's just like how we taught y'all in our midweek teaching. Our women can break now. You got to break because you are before the mighty one of Israel, and he wants to see this, y'all.
That's right.
You go and you put hair in your head, and you want to show the world you're not broken. I'm strong. I can have long hair. I can do this. I can do that. But you're not. Your heart needs to come to the Father.
That's right.
And be in an understanding with Him. Yes, Father, I know. I don't like it. I don't like how it looks because nobody else looks like me. But that what makes you stand out to show you've been cursed. You belong to the Most High God. And you are humbling yourself before Him and before this world. Show them, this is me.
That's right.
This is the rib. Anywhere the rib go, this is what they see. Because my head has been cursed by the Most High God. I am humbled by it.
That's right.
No, I can't do this.
And everybody else that looks at you know that you are different, but you don't want to accept.
You won't accept it.
That you're different. And there's nothing wrong with being different, because the Most High says that we are different.
We're different.
We're not like any of the rest of them. Now let's keep on going.
All right. So you done there?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go over here to 2 Samuel. We're dropping down to verse 23.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're at verse 23. Okay. Yeah. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and not wickedly departed from my God. For all his judgments were before me, and as for his statutes, I did not depart from them.
Yeah.
I was also upright before him, and have kept myself from mine iniquity. Therefore the Lord hath recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanness in his eyesight. So he sees his king.
That's right.
This is the king he chose throughout the lineage from Abraham all the way down to where David was born. He's clean.
He's clean.
All right. Verse 26. With the merciful thou shalt show thyself merciful.
See that? Now, when the Most High is merciful with the king, guess what? It trickles down to the people.
It trickles down.
Then the people have mercy on them. But other than that, whatever happened to the king,
Gonna happen to you.
it's gonna happen to the people.
And y'all know the scenario. Why do folks try to take down the leader? When
That's right.
they want to get Kim Jong-un. Huh? They don't care about the people. They got the people if they get the leader. Everybody wants to take down Trump. If they get Trump, they got the people.
Yeah.
Same with Putin. All of them. All these leaders. Saddam Hussein. Do you think they went over there to get the people? They went to get Saddam Hussein. They wanted the leader.
They did it over here. You remember they went out there and killed Geronimo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know how it works. And that's the same way it works here. God doesn't change. If he gets the leader, you're gone, people.
That's right.
All right, because he came in. He got rid of our mighty men. He got rid of our priests. Once they got rid of the priests, we was all
That was it.
Ships ahoy.
That was it.
All right. He said, and with the upright man, thou wilt show thyself upright.
That's right.
27. With the pure, thou wilt show thyself pure. And with the forward, thou shalt show thyself unsavory. And the afflicted people, thou wilt save.
See that? See that? It comes right down from the king.
People be afflicted if the king get afflicted. But thine eyes are upon the hofty, that thou mayest bring them down.
Oh yeah.
Trumpety dump dump dump.
Oh yeah. All of my not only Trump.
I know, but I just despise him so.
There's a lot of them out there, boy. That is hofty.
Oh, it's a bunch of them.
I mean, they are hofty. They say all kinds.
That one there, I won't him
shit. You know, and they want to try to make someone look small.
Oh yeah.
In their own little world. Most I gonna bring your ass down.
That's right. 29. For thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Lord will lighten my darkness.
You know that? Because if the king can't see, guess what?
Ain't nobody else see.
The people don't see either. So when the Most High enlighten the king's eyes, then the whole kingdom, the whole kingdom eyes is enlightened. Yep. Now let's keep on going.
30. For by thee I have run through a troop. By my God, I leaped over a wall.
See that? God, only the Most High can make you do extraordinary things.
That's right.
Things that boggles the mind. You know, there is so many things that that is happening nowadays that people looking at it like that can't be true, or that didn't happen. But see, there are going to be a lot of things that are going to transpire in the oncoming days that is going to blow your mind.
Yes, indeed.
Because my brothers and sisters, I am not one that knows when the Most High is coming back. But by just looking at the way things are, it can't be too far away. It can't be. I mean, things are knowledge have increased so much, as the Old Testament says that knowledge shall increase, and it has. I mean, if you guys notice, every 6 months they're showing you a brand new phone. Not that the technology is here; the technology is already there, but they're giving you a little piece at a time. It's there. And where you think this technology is coming from? Man is not that smart.
Yeah,
it's not that they are that intelligence. The Most High says, I'm the one that gives knowledge of wisdom, understanding. All those, they come from the Most High. Let's keep on going.
All right, verse 31. As for God, His way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried.
You can take it to the bank. Whatever the Most High says, baby, that word is tried. It will stand against time. It will stand against anything. The Most High's word is going to stand. Now let's keep on.
He is a buckler to all them that trust in Him. Now, I'm going to clear this up a little bit, because I know that's where y'all get ready to jump now.
Right.
He has people in position.
That's right.
And the king is indicating, if on down as time goes on, his priests, his leaders, his other Solomon ruled after him. All that trust in him,
the one that in authority,
these things happen for them. Okay, 32. For who is God save the Lord, and who is a rock save our God? God is my strength and power, and He maketh my way perfect.
See that? End of story. It's right in the pages, my brothers and sisters. Right in the pages. But do you guys see how God's mercy works? His mercy only works on the leaders. Those that are in authority, He have mercy on them, and then it's just like water rolling off the back of a duck. Then the duck feet get wet.
Everybody benefit from it.
Everybody benefit from it. But one thinking that, well, I can do this and that. No, you can't do a damn thing. And see, we're in captivity now. Why? Because of our ancestors. So you can't take Joseph's story and apply it to you. You can't.
And we'll show him in Deuteronomy. We'll show him.
You can't.
You can't do that.
Now, if God has strategically using you in different areas to do different things like we're doing now, then you can use some of those things out of a story like that, because if He using you in order to do something, then He got to be with you. You can't do it on your own.
Can't do it on your own. Look at the Christian preachers, and they got these groups that they have made that go out and they are supposed to be stopping violence. And God's not with those people. Every day you wake up, you hearing about somebody killing somebody, or somebody getting robbed or raped, or children missing, and blah blah blah. Them people don't even understand how foolish that they look by calling on their dead God and keep repeating the same thing over and over and over. The news is the same. God has to be with you. When God is with you, you say things differently. You do things differently.
And see, my brothers and sisters, I just want to see something in passing right now. While we over here in Psalms, I just wanted to interject just to show them something here. Now, I know you guys, You know, a lot of you guys still want to hold on to Jesus. I mean, I showed you guys about what Job said. And Job said, I shall see the Most High in my flesh. He didn't say Jesus. Now, I'm going to show you another scripture here before we leave Psalms. I'm going to show you about our King. I keep saying over and over, none of the old patriots knew a damn thing about Jesus. They didn't even know his name. And even to this day and time that we're living in now, don't any of our old patriots, our old brothers and sisters, know a damn thing about Jesus.
Never heard of him.
Now let's look at Psalm 49. Let's read verses 15. It goes something like this right here. It says, but God, now this is King David, but God will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for he shall receive me. Not Jesus. I mean, we pound away here at loudofmeaningmore.org every week trying to show you guys, you know, Jesus is nothing but a fabrication. He ain't shit. Y'all looking for this resurrection? I'm telling you, it ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna
happen. I show you guys over and over in the Old Testament about our ancestors that have passed on. They hollering back through the pages telling us, look, y'all read this, but no, y'all want to go over and read some new shit.
The God said, I'll do nothing new. Nothing.
I mean, we stress all the time about Jesus. I mean, we do it because of what? Our great love for the Most High's people.
That's right.
Our great love for the Most High. And this is a job that was delegated to us. We didn't ask for this. This was thrown in our lap. Do this. But we're showing you guys here, if our King said this in Psalm 49 verse 15. Read it. Read all of it.
That's right.
It's right in the pages. All you got to do is have a willing mind to and a willing heart to accept the word of the Most High. Why won't you guys accept his word? These are not LD's word, not real. These are the words that our King spoke in these pages, hollering back to us.
Yep.
Let's keep on going.
Yep. You done with Psalms?
Yeah, let's keep on going.
All right, so we're going to go over here now to Deuteronomy 28. You want to do Deuteronomy 28?
Yeah, let's do that.
Deuteronomy 28. Now, a lot of us, like we said, you are crying out for mercy and you think God's going to give you mercy and grace because Lucifer has beat that into our spirits and souls and our minds that we believe we got all this mercy and this grace from the Father, and we don't. We're going to look at Deuteronomy 28. We're going to go down here to verse 65. And for a lot of things that are happening and transpiring in the world today, the Father told this. He commanded this. He put this out into the airways. This has been spoken right out of his mouth. The things that are happening to you right now, so that you can know when you see it, you don't have no power in your hand. You can't do anything about it.
At all.
Okay? Let's look at 65. And among these nations shall thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. Now, understand what we are reading. You always act like you're free. You've been set free. You don't have to do this and you don't have to do that, and you live. You blah, blah, blah. Hear what I say. If you think you're a Hebrew Israelite. Among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind.
Now, if y'all just hear what she just read to y'all guys. Now, if y'all think that this is not true, go on and go on Facebook or go online, however y'all want to do it. Every other day, the police is killing a black,
beating up a child.
Now, think about
a baby this. Sitting down on the ground.
Think about this right here.
They beating him like he's an animal.
The one that take the video look just like the one that's on the ground. Won't even help them.
Don't do nothing.
Why? Because you got a trembling damn heart.
You scared yourself. You know
you're scared.
You got gun strapped to him. You got a stick strapped to him.
It's right here in the pages.
Then he's got 4 or 5 of them standing there. You're afraid.
You don't
do anything.
Very seldom do you see a white person filming the police killing or either beating the black. It's always a black that's filming.
Mm-hmm.
And they always get off. They always get off.
Shit.
But now, if you shoot the police, you're guilty. And they're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Lock you up alive.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna try to kill your ass before trial. Yeah, and then they're gonna stack the jury just like one stack of a deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
So where you gonna be found guilty, whether you was trying to defend yourself or not. I mean, this here cannot be broken. These words cannot change, and they will not change. I don't give a damn what you do.
It's not gonna change.
I mean, granted, it's harsh. I hurt. I hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
But I can't do anything about it. Why? Because I be trying to fight against the Most High, and that's a battle that
you ain't gonna win.
I cannot win. Neither will I want to wage war with the Most High. You're wasting your time.
Yep.
You are wasting your time.
All this, I hate evil and I come against evil. You're coming against the Most High God.
If you guys listen at Jesus' writing and see how we teach here, and y'all read along with us, and y'all see how the Most High does things, can't y'all see why Jesus hates the Most High?
He hates him.
Y'all can't see that? I mean, it's right in the pages. Everything he says the devil this, Satan that, the devil this, but he's really talking about the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Most High say in Amos 3:6, he say when evil comes to a city, haven't I the Lord done it?
Try it.
Not no damn devil.
These things.
I mean, when one says I do all these things, ain't nothing left for nobody to do. Neither for you to do, neither for me to do, neither the devil, the so-called devil. So anyway, let's keep on.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
It's right there. It's happening every day. It's happening every day. I saw on the internet where they had this little boy locked up, and the motherfucker, the Most High sent the evil spirit and got in him, and he just went in there and jumped on the boy and started beating the shit out of the boy for no reason.
No reason whatsoever. And
for no reason.
14-year-old kid was in school in a detention or something.
Yeah.
And a cop just walked right in there, took him in the back room, right on camera,
and started beating the hell out of him.
Beating the hell out of the child.
Now, y'all guys have to know that is the Most High.
But through the Luciferian teachings that you get, you take God's glory from him. And he's gonna get his glory.
Exactly.
Whether you give it to him or not. Mm-hmm. He says, thou shalt fear night and day, and thou shalt have no assurance of thy life. Mm-hmm. In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even.
Okay, now, this here is coming from what? Our ancestors. Mm-hmm. Our ancestors. This is not the Most High putting us in captivity, like he did for Joseph, so that Joseph would interpret the dream and would save all of Egypt and his family and stuff like that. No.
You ain't no Joseph, baby.
This is coming from our ancestors being disobedient. Mm-hmm. And now we're on the ship.
Thank you.
Back into bondage.
Yeah. And at even thou shalt say, would God it were more. Mm-hmm. For the fear of thine heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eye, which thou shalt see. Get off of Facebook if you don't want to see it.
That's right.
It's coming.
It's coming.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, I'm telling you, listen to me. You were on that ship.
You was on it, baby.
You was in somebody's nutsack, okay? You were the seed. You was in somebody's sack. coming over on that ship. When you got over here, then the seed was being planted, huh?
For all this to take place,
and then it just kept on being planted over and over. Some was mingled up, and some stayed to the original form.
And he said, when I wake them up, some are gonna wake up. Oh my goodness, they're gonna be so happy to find out. And then others are gonna gnash their teeth together, because all this time I thought, as I awoke, I was one too.
That's right.
See, y'all got to read the whole thing. Don't just read the parts you want to read. There's weeping and gnashing of the teeth, because they're angry now at the world and God, because what those false prophets told them winding up not to be so.
It ain't so. And just like we said, you know, neither one of us are well educated. You know, and if one just think about it, there is no way that we can put this together. There's no way. It's virtually impossible.
I am dyslexic. I couldn't learn dog. I'm doing the best I can. But the Most High, He give me the words to say.
There are those that can read fluently. There are those that, you know, can read this dog, and you know, just like water running down the river. But then they come here and they look at us and how could they be doing that? And they stumble over words, mispronounce words. I mean, running through sentences,
the way that I wanted it.
Periods and question marks and exclamation points. I mean, just running through everything. And here they are, telling them just like an IS is. It puzzles them. But let's keep on going.
Okay, by the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no Jesus Christ shall buy you.
That's right. Sure, man. Cause y'all Christian, y'all holler about y'all been bought with the precious blood of the Lamb.
No,
what a fool!
Wouldn't.
What a fool! What a fool! If that been the case, then why is your enemy still doing what you're doing? And all they do is grab hand, talk about praying for this and praying for that. Oh, we want justice. And the thing about it is, they killing your sons and daughters every day. Every day.
Got some jackleg preacher coming on talking about something. They come in the name of Jesus Christ to stop this violence. Sit down somewhere and shut the fuck up. Hell up.
Shut up. Now let's go here a little further. I'm going to show you guys something here. We got time. Yeah. See, there's a difference between God's putting you into captivity and you going on your own. Now let's look at let's go to Ezekiel 39. Let's go to Ezekiel 39. Let me get that real quick. Let's go to Ezekiel 39, and then we're going to do a few more. Then we're going to go ahead and close out for our Sabbath, all right? Ezekiel 39, let's start with, where did I say we want to start at? Let's start with verse 20. Let's start with verse 20, okay? Ezekiel 39:20. All right, look what it said. It said, thus ye shall be filled at my tables. Talking about his people. With horses and chariots, with mighty men, and with all men of war, said the Lord. And I will set my glory among the heathen. See that? Huh? Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I need to address this right now. See, because a lot of people think, he going to the Gentiles and saving the Gentiles. Shut up! He's not saving the Gentiles.
Nope.
He's doing this right here to show Israel and teach them a lesson. Yep. Now let's keep on reading here. He goes on here. He says, I will set my glory among the heathens, and all the heathens shall see my judgment. Huh? Now this is judgment that is taking place. Huh? My judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. Okay, talking about his own people. He say, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their God from that day forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
Thank you.
Not that I'm saving y'all.
Right.
And see, this is why we are where we are today, is because of what? Our ancestors. We came inside our ancestors' seed bag. Now let's keep on going here a little further here. It says here, because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hands of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. See that?
And also, let's get y'all understanding clear on this. From verse 21. All of Israel was gathered because they feasted all the time. On this day, all of Israel was gathered together. They were feasting, eating there. The mighty men there, everybody there. In one day, God went to the heathens. Go in there and get them. The heathen knew right then and there. Because see, everybody knew who Israel was. Could nobody touch them.
Nobody could touch us.
Those people in that land, nobody could get to them. As they said, it's like a hedge was up around them. So the very singular day that God went to the heathen and told them, go get them, they knew right then and there who the people were and who they were taking. And also at the surprise of Israel, Israel knew at that very moment when the heathen came in, because they couldn't do it before, God has removed his hand.
That's right.
Off of us.
And see, like I said, you know, in other videos, I think it was on our midweek, you know, we're still in captivity, and you have to do like they say do. And like I was giving you guys an illustration about your white counterparts. You're gonna have to do the bulk of the work, you know, like my counterpart, he goes in the break room and crosses his legs, and you know that's a normal thing for the white folks to do, is cross their legs. And he get his phone and sit there in front of the 70-inch plasma TV, lay down on the couch, just like he's at home, on the clock, getting paid. But I gotta do the bulk of the work.
And mine walks around because she gets no attention from her husband, and she spends 5 and 10 minutes in every man's face on the job. But yet I'm still working, but she's up walking around doing, nobody says a word.
It's crazy.
These are the things you have to see.
It's crazy.
These are the things you have to deal with, and you just have to let God be God.
That's right. Just got to put your head in the fucking yoke and live. And keep on going. And keep on going. Now let's keep on.
All right. You stopped till 23?
Stopped at 23.
The middle of 23 or something?
Okay.
Because of their trespass against me?
Yeah, we ended there. Okay, let's go to 2 Chronicles. My brothers and sisters, let's go to the book of Chronicles.
Well, I'm going to finish reading that while you go to Chronicles, because I don't think we read it. Therefore hide I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemy. So fall they all by the sword.
That's right. That's right.
Now, a lot of people think, well, they just wiped Israel off the face of the planet. No. You fell. That meant you were no more the great and powerful Israel.
That's right.
That stood up where nobody could touch or get to you.
All right. We're going to look at 2 Chronicles chapter 30 here. We're going to read just a couple verses out of here. All right. Let's look at 2 Chronicles chapter 30. Let's read verses. You guys can read from verse 1 up there you want to. I'm going to start at verse 7, okay? He says, and be not like your fathers, and like your brothers, which trespass against the Lord God of their fathers, who therefore gave them up to desolation, as you see. See that? He says, now be ye not stiff-necked as your fathers were, but yield yourselves unto the Lord, and enter into his sanctuary, which he has sanctified forever. Now see, he's talking about this. He we talking about Levi. He said, and serve the Lord your God, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. For if ye turn again unto the Lord your brothers, and your children shall find compassion, from before them that laid them captive, so that they shall come again into this land. For the Lord your God is gracious and merciful, and will not turn away his face from you if ye turn unto him. See, now we got something coupled there. We got mercy, and we got a grace here. We got compassion here. The Most High is showing, is illustrating all these things here, but what? They are conditional.
And you have to also understand, God does not give mercy and grace freely.
He doesn't.
There's no such thing.
He doesn't. Now, we're going to look at another one here. Did you ever look at Numbers?
No, we can go to Numbers 14. We'll do Numbers 14.
Yeah, let's do Numbers 14 here.
All right, now let's listen to what it says in Numbers 14. Numbers 14, we're going to read verse 18.
Okay.
The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty.
See that? See that? Now, let's go to 2 Samuel. Now I'm going to show you something about our king. 2 Samuel chapter 12. Let's begin with verse 11. But you guys know about what he did to Uriah's and Uriah's wife, right? Okay, now we will start with verse 11. Look what it said, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against thee, talking about King David, out of thine own house, and I will take thy wives before thine eyes, and give them unto thy neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of the sun. For thou didst it secretly, but I will do this thing before all of Israel and before the sun.
Yep.
See that? And David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away thy sins, thou shalt not die. See now, David was the king.
Yep.
But what he did, you can die for that.
That's right.
But you see how
God showed mercy to David.
How the Most High showed him mercy.
He is king.
Why? Because he came and he said, I have sinned against the Most High.
Yep.
Now,
let me finish this out.
All right.
Visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
See that? Now, y'all want to explain something to him? Now, there, like I said, we are experiencing what our ancestors did. See, because the Most High, he said, I have to visit that thing on down. See, so the ones that was on down messed up. So then, when they have children, on down. See, so then if they mess up, then they have children on down. See, so that's why you and I are where we are today. See that? That's how that works.
Yep.
But he's going to send Elijah for us. Things are going to be set back straight. Now I'm going to read one other verse for you guys that we talked about. And we're going to close on this one here.
But we're going to get this one in and you're going to close on that one. Because we're going to read Deuteronomy 5 and 10 just to show you. Y'all think that this thing is about numbers with God. It is not about numbers with God. They say that shit in Lucifer's house all the time. It ain't about numbers, and everybody's telling, go out and witness so we can get more people. Go get them saved, y'all. Go get them in. God ain't about no numbers. Let me show y'all. You see, this is why we never even are concerned about how many people are following us or with us or listening to us, because we know it's such a small amount.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
A very small. Deuteronomy 5 and 10, he says, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
That's right.
See, there's only a handful of us, y'all. Even if it went up to 999,000, that's it.
Yep.
That's if it goes up that high. But there's only thousands of us.
That's right. And see, when we first started out, y'all can go back and watch the videos. I told them, point blank, this is not for money making thing. This is not for to be no. I am only looking for my people.
That's it.
That's it. That's who I'm looking for.
So when you come here and you don't agree with the scriptures, guess what?
It's not for you. It's not for you.
9 times out of 10, you're not one of the people we're looking for.
We're not looking for you. We're only looking for our people.
Keep searching, because you're out searching. You're going from video to video of different people's videos and stuff. You're searching for something.
He will say what he says.
So you hit a brick wall here. Move on.
That's right.
Let somebody that's trying to come learn, because the children of the Most High that have come here to learn are learning.
That's right. Now we're gonna go over to Malachi. Micah, and then we're gonna read the scripture. And then I want you guys to just meditate on this right here. Just think about this. All right. We're in Micah, in chapter 7. We're gonna begin with verse 15. And remember, I told you guys that we came over on the ship. We showed you in Deuteronomy, right? But you was in somebody a bag of seeds, okay? And it just came on down until you are here today.
Yep.
Okay, now let's look at verse 15. When Micah chapter 7 verse 15 say, according to the days of thy coming out of the land of Egypt, way back, right? Okay, let's keep on going. Will I show unto him marvelous things? The nation shall see and be confounded at all their might. Now we saw that, right? When they came out, what they do? He said, take that. I mean, they just went in to took any damn city they wanted.
Yep.
Y'all know they made the walls of Jericho fall down after 7 days. But let's keep on going. Look what he says here. He said, they shall slay their hands upon the mouth, and their ears shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like the serpents. They shall move out of their holes like worms upon the earth. They shall be afraid of the Lord our God, and shall fear because of thee. Who is a God like unto thee? Is that pardons iniquity and passes by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage. See that? He ain't talking about the world, he's talking about his heritage.
His heritage.
Look what he says here. He say, he retaineth not his anger forever. We've been telling you this all through the video. How compassionate the Most High is towards his people. Now let's keep on going forever. Because he delighteth in mercy to his people. He will turn again. Remember that. He will have compassion. Remember that. On us, not the world. He goes on here. He said he will subdue our iniquity. See that? He says, and thou will cast all their sins into the depth of the sea. Thou will perform the truth to Jacob and the mercies to Abraham, which thou hast sworn unto our fathers way back there from the days of old. See that? See, so even though we're in captivity, when he come, he gonna give us some mercy.
That's right.
That's right. See, because you know why? Elijah going to turn the hearts of the men, the fathers, back to the children, and turn the hearts of the children back to the fathers. That's right. Then we'll be able to
be on one accord.
Be on one accord,
and come together.
And then the Most High will hear our cries, because Elijah going to speak for us. See that? We got to have a mouthpiece. Elijah the prophet is our mouthpiece.
That's right.
So my brothers and sisters, we are here at loudofmeaningmore.org. We wish this have been a very, very informative message. And we pray and thank the Most High for all that he have done and all that he is going to do. And most of all, we thank the Most High for you guys. All right? So for us to enjoy our Sabbath, and we want you guys to enjoy your Sabbath, and until our midweek teaching, shalom.
Shalom, Israel.